Okay, so first of all, as I said, we're just going to look at a few fundamentals. And this really is as fundamental as it gets, so just a basic swing. Just moving it back and forth, keeping the upper body nice and tight as I do. So naturally the body wants to swing with the weight, we're not going to allow that to happen. My elbow stops at the line of my body. I don't want to be lifting the weight up past that point. Just nice and easy here. And then I just bring it up to the shoulder. So this is really the sort of the fundamental, the basic swing, the beginning point for all of these movements. As you can see, when I swing it back, there's a point back here where it starts to come back towards the ground. So I swing it back, and then it starts to come back. And that's a really, really important point because that's when I add my own force to it. So gravity is pulling it down here, and I add to that with my own swing, which means that at this point, when it's coming up, it's already got enough momentum in it that I don't have to do huge amounts of work there. And that's really, really important because as we're working with the weight, I want to make sure that I make it work for me as much as possible. It seems like a kind of lazy way to approach it, but I promise you it's not. So you're swinging back into the shoulder. That's all we're going to do. Now of course, as you move this weight further, you add more momentum to it. And as you do that, it makes the movements harder, it makes the work harder. So, we've looked at swinging it to the shoulder, and now we're thinking about taking it with a full length arm, up and down, and this has a few more challenges, because we're moving it through a longer range, so there's more work to be done in the core to stabilise. And as I've already said, when we're using the kettlebells like this, the whole body is working to maintain the position and maintain the work, rather than just thinking about the arm moving up and down. That's not all that counts. So I want to make sure that as I swing through this bigger range, the core is still staying nice and steady. And you can see I'm taking it at quite an easy pace at the moment, but as we add speed to it when we use the workouts, or when we're doing the workouts, you still want to make sure these fundamentals are being obeyed. There's no point in moving the weight nice and quickly at the expense of the body kind of being all over the place as well. That's not what we're looking for. So when you're very happy with this, and you're adding into the workout and you're still able to keep everything really clean and clear, that's when you're thinking about adding weight to your workout. Not cool. Good, okay, so 2 ideas for basic swing. Standing up, core working hard, arms swinging up and down as we see here. And you can see with both of these ideas of swinging, the weight goes right past my body. And now we're going to look at a few two-handed movements where the weight can't go past my body because my body's in the way. We'll see how those work.